with a first down as they begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, this is their fullback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now P-Ryan. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Number 21, Lajani.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They run with LT. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Powers through him, caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
The 13-yard line.
Now it's Tomlinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 coming up. We're scoreless after 1.
The first quarter with no score.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On the move to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The drive starts with a handoff to Pirro. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 20.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Tomlinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
On the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. They'll run Tomlinson, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Steelers' 13-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ricky Jackson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Back to it after the pick 6. Vick rolling to his left. Able to find Willis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. What a spin. That's caught by Jackson. Vick 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
it's a play fake. Now Vick dancing to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Forced out to his left. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. The 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jack touchdown. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Hester, 35 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
That's the end of the first quarter.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker,
Ain't
Eric
doing
Kendricks.
nothing.
The 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Patriots.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Complete to Zach Ertz. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
He's going to loft it deep. It's caught inside the 25.
You got to feel it, baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devin Hester with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Tomlinson, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now a play fake. Rodgers going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. That'll be caught by Hester. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Rodgers now on first down. This one taken in by Hester. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And again, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Another nice job there defensively. They've had him bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give him a chance to break off a big one.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And there's a nice throw there, partner, to start this second half. We knew they'd have to come out and play a little bit of urgency and aggression here in the third quarter, and it paid off on that throw right there.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And a Patriot defense has a touchdown.
On for the extra point.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
37-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. LT hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Patriots.
But he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to
when you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Rodgers. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Patriots.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
20-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Here's Hester open right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots continue to roll. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Tomlinson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Rodgers looking to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, that is caught at the 7. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
Tight down. There you go. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Pick it up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Now back to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st down, Tomlinson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 13-yard line.
2nd and 4. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Yannick Ngakoue. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down now, Tomlinson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's the 2nd and 7. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 47-yard line.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He's at the 40, the 20, 10.
Oh, yeah, that's how we
and he
do it.
brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jack touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Vic. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Left side complete to Lockett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Made back at the 47-yard line.
Vic to the air again. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Vic on 3rd and 2. And he's got Lockett. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And Vic's throw there incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Airing one out for Crowder. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On the carry.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
He'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Tomlinson. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, New York.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Zone now. They'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Vick operating on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They set up the screen to Bo. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and long for Vick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Deion Sanders.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Now it's Crowder. And a 7-yard return following a punt for 45 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Lockett. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Vick goes play action. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Jets 7.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Tomlinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Complete to Tyler Lockett.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now back to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down now, Tomlinson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. LaDainian Tomlinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
The game at 14.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Back to it after the pick 6. Vick going deep for Hopkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big, you're right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 17 yards out.
Giants now at the line, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Eluding the pressure right. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And his first carry, he loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. The catch made by Miller. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Here's Tomlinson, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Saints 0.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
At the 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield flush to his right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Your Jets 7, Saints nothing.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down.
Result of the
A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
83.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the... ...20-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run with LT. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Out to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. LaDainian Tomlinson. 35 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Saints have cut it back within a score.
I can hear their sigh of relief all the way up here, partner. Now, they absolutely had to have that one, and they got it. Maybe it'll provide a little bit of spark heading into the half.
And help out their defense because they've really held serve, so now we got a ball game.
No doubt about it. They're right back in it and have to feel a whole lot better about themselves.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. He was 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On second down, Tomlinson. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Tomlinson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's complete to Grant. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
On first down, Tomlinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To Mike Allstott.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And this is for his running back, Tomlinson. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Mayfield on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was waving as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
This is Tomlinson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll look to throw here. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tomlinson. And he stopped immediately there.
Tomlinson on the
no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
6-yard line.
They'll run Tomlinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Again, it'll be Tomlinson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Tomlinson again, the ball.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Allen. He's going to take another shot here. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they take possession of the football.
Here we go. Let's get him.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's brought down by...
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd and 2. He'll let this thing go for 6. And that's caught inside the 35.
No, sir. No, sir.
Touchdown. A big play there. 67 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
First carry for the 5'10" Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Tomlinson on the handoff.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On first down, Tomlinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And he's got Lockett. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On first down, Tomlinson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First quarter.
The end result, 21 yards. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
They begin with Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Vick. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. Counter. It's Henry. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now back to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
9 yards. yard.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what your hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
The 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
That is caught inside the 5. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Ertz. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Anderson on 40 extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer Bettis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
A run. This is Bettis. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Third down. Third and long.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a third and long. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down.
Visitors 14. Sebastian Janikowski on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the...
Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 30. 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Morton Anderson on for the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second
and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
Hurts over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another Jets.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, That puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not, just make sure.
On second down, here's Henry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They bring their punter out there now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And look at this, another fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. In trouble, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Today's final score, our home team.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline, because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there. Waiting for him to take off.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Gain of 12. First down, New York.
They run with LT. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Jets first down.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. Accelerating, and off he goes.
They should have put a stamp on
way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
LaDainian Tomlinson, 51 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7. Chargers nothing.
Let's give him a shot.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the question. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the block.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 28.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Tomlinson. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This is Tomlinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Tomlinson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Complete to LaShawn.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson from the shotgun. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
The pickup. In 2nd and in
throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
They'll throw now on the final play. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be